10:30. We are having a very, very lazy morning. Mum and Dad are heading into Hollywood Studios to meet up with their friends because their best friends have arrived yesterday. We are spending the week with them. Matthew and I are just heading to the general store on the boardwalk to pick up some bread and some milk, and I just want to take a little wander around. We are almost at the general store. Doo-doo-doo. And I brought with me this Del Sol bag that changes colour in the sun so that we can put our stuff in. Hopefully it's open. Watch, it doesn't open until 11. Nope, opens at 8:30 a.m. Perfect. Let's go in, find some milk and bread and hopefully some butter. Okay. Eggos! I like Stranger Things, so Eggos. Which milk do we need? Well, there's 1%, 2% or fat free. Why is milk so confusing in America? So we've got 2% upstairs.
Yeah, 2% upstairs.
Well, let's get 2% then. We are now on our way to Hollywood Studios, and that right there is the boat we should have been on. Goodbye, Friendship 8. So long. Now I've got this very long walk. Anyway, enough complaining. We are on our way to Hollywood Studios. We will be there until late this evening because there is a special DVC night that we are booked in for. And we managed to get tickets for that. Hollywood Studios is in sight, just behind this bush. There it is, Hollywood Studios. And that right there, our first ride of the day, Tower of Terror. My favorite ride. I've cheered up now, there's music. Even though the boys are like now nowhere to be seen. Oh, there they are, look, they've turned around, they're waiting for me. Oh no, they've turned back around again. They didn't even stop. They stopped for a second and then as soon as they saw me, they just kept on walking. How rude! Finally decided to stop and wait for me. Come on then. We have arrived. Apparently Mum and Dad are at Ricking Roller Coaster. So we're either being rickrolled or they're at Rocking Roller Coaster. We're finally heading to Tower of Terror. We've been here 9 days. We've been to Hollywood Studios. This will be our 3rd time in Hollywood Studios.
Now we have to do it.
And this is the first time going on Tower of Terror this holiday. There it is. Look at that. Beauty of a ride. Oh, we're stopping. I'm going again. We survived the Tower of Terror. I absolutely love that ride. It's so fun. I never do anything funny in the photos because you never quite know when the photo's being taken because it always happens on the 13th drop, but you don't know when the 13th drop will be. Oh, the 13th floor drop rather, that's what I mean, to be more specific. And sometimes the photos themselves are just funny enough as they are. But a really nice thing happened when we came out of the shop, because you always exit through the gift shop, is Goofy was standing on like the balcony bit. So I turned around and had a really nice interaction with him because it was really quiet there.
Right.
So he liked my ears and I had a little dance. And he blew me a kiss and I blew him a kiss. And it was really sweet. And then he went, ah, and like did a little toodaloo. It was so fun. And I've never really had like interactions like that with characters before. And so it was really, because I don't tend to queue for characters anymore because often the queues are really long and I really love rides. So it's been really quite nice seeing the characters around the parks and like different places so that you can still see them. So I really love that, and I hope they don't take that away because it actually is really sweet. If you don't want to hug a character, but you still want to be able to kind of see them and interact with them a little bit, it's quite fun. So yeah, had a really nice interaction with Goofy. Dad did food is in my belly. Water has been drank, so I am hydrating. I have refilled the little tiny bottle with a cup of water from the counter, and we are heading onto that ride right there. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's kind of a tongue twister. At some point I need to get a photo from like here. Look at how beautiful it is around here. And if you didn't know, that's probably one of the biggest hidden Mickeys here in Disney World. There's that, and then there is the solar panel farm. It's in the shape of a Mickey head as well, but this whole area here, from above on a map, when it was originally made, big massive hidden Mickey. You can still see remnants of it, but there are certain parts that you can't see anymore because new buildings are in the way, things have been repainted. But if you look on Google Maps, you can still see the giant hidden Mickey. Right in this plaza, right here. One of his ears is over on that building, another one over there, I think it's the lake. And then you can actually like walk on it and kind of see where his eyes would be. Pretty cool. I do miss Right to Stop because I did love going in Right to Stop, but I do like Baseline Tap as well. And if you want to see a bit of Right to Stop, you can see it up here. You've got the letters for Right to Stop.
I know, you're such a
just there. Oh, he is up there, just outside. So there is a nod to Right to Stop still in Baseline Tap. So I got one of the non-alcoholic ones. This is the Barrilito Strawberry Hibiscus Soda on tap. It's kind of busy, really quite refreshing and nice. It's like a light fizz. It's not like a soda, which often has like harsher bubbles. I don't know how to describe it. But while we are sitting down, I'm taking the opportunity to put on some sunscreen because I can see my shoulders going a little bit red. Boys, do you want to move next to Mum and Dad?
No, they didn't want us.
Sam says no, you didn't want us. What did you do?
Just made a circle.
Did I say?
You don't want it?
See ya.
Are you actually going over there?
Yeah.
We're moving seats. I see a little Jack. think this is the first time I've seen him. I've noticed the big Incredible logo, but this is the first time I've noticed Jack. And it does make me wonder if down this corridor alley where they used to have Midway Mania, it does make me wonder if they're gonna do some Incredible themed stuff. And there's Jack. Still on the end of that theme. I wonder. Who knows? Let's go have a peek. While people are popping to the restroom. So here we go. Here's Jack. Much closer. Look at him. He's so cute. And look at the floor. He's had his laser eyes on. And then we have a giant tub of cookies and a flask. And here's some more Incredible stuff down here. Home of the Supers. So it must actually be like a whole meet and greet area, I'm guessing, for the Incredibles. I see an A113! And let me go show it to you. So here's like, there's DevTech from Incredibles 2. Big Incredibles logo. Thank you, Supers. And then over here, Dementia 113 or A113. For those of you that don't know the significance of A113, oh, hello, raccoon. Hi. Has Jack scared you? Anyway, for those of you that don't know what A113 relates to and why it's such like an important piece of information to know, is A113 is the art studio room. Oh, look, Jack's feet. Yes, A113 is the art studio room where a lot of the animators for Disney actually studied. And if I'm ever so slightly wrong on that point by any of my pieces of information, I'll put a little piece of paper here to tell you the correct thing. But I'm sure it's the art studio that many of the animators studied at. So we have just done Midway Mania, and our next lightning lane isn't for about 3 hours. So we are going to queue the 80 minutes for Slinky Dog. I think people are just deciding if they should get a drink to have with them in the queue. Or ice cream.
Yeah, for the queue.
Mickey ice cream sandwich for the road. For the queue. It's already melting.
Oh, there you are. Where's the line? Right up here.
Missed these. Don't think it's gonna last the queue though. That's so cool. It's Buster's name tag. It's Andy's dog.
Andy's got a dog?
Uh-huh. Willie riding him.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've never seen Toy Story.
That's a lie. That's such a cool way to do the standby ride time. On the back of Buster's queue, and then the lightning lane is a watch. See, this is sometimes why you need to like come in a standby line and just look around.
It's like rock and roller coaster. Here we go.
from here that it goes a lot slower than it feels. Because that looked slower than it felt while I was on it. I think I've had an earful now.
You know the...
Walking along in the sunshine. I could be in air conditioning. That's right, Rachel. You said you wouldn't complain. Stop complaining.